Hey guys, what's going on? This is Panther Dragon. Today we're going to be talking about the new preseason 2020 gameplay, Rise of Elements, aka the preseason changes, aka Season 10 changes are coming in about 5 weeks. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it and see what they have to say. First of all, elemental risk. Essentially what happens on your third dragon, the third dragon you kill will spawn new terrain. For instance, when you kill fire, your red your red buff becomes explosive, and then not the red buff. The red buff area has 3 new pathways, and vice versa, of course. For ocean, you get Rengar buffs. You get Rengar buffs. You can see the bushes expand, so assassins have a bigger way to like kill you. There's a new bush right here at the Dragon Pit. I assume at the Baron Pit too. So I mean, everyone's gonna be having a great time pouring down in rain and getting wiped by the enemy team sitting in one bush in random corners. So essentially assassins get a buff. Fun. For your Cloud Drake, you get wind tunnels, which increase your movement speed when you're running a certain direction, I assume. Or maybe you just get a increased movement speed anywhere you go. I'm not too sure. I thought it's in one direction, but with that being said, that's what happens there. And for Mountain, you get this little thing. There's a little thing right here. I'm pretty sure this is new. Essentially, what it's doing is it makes the terrain more tighter. And yeah, essentially, you got this new wall too. But also, this doesn't change how you think of the game pre 20 minutes or whatever when you get the third dragon. I assume it's actually the third dragon. So, I mean, if you just rush dragon at 5 minutes, 10, 15, that's when it changes. So early game, it's not changed. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same. But at 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, when you get the third dragon, that's when the rift changes, which is really exciting and cool. Thank God. If they change early game that fast, I think it's just too much, like, it's just too fast for me to, like, comprehend. You know what I mean? Maybe after, like, 20 games, but still. And finally, they're changing the elemental buffs and adding new things called Dragon Souls, which grant you huge buffs after you get the 4th elemental dragon. And also, after the third dragon, it starts spawning the same dragon, so you can collect the dragon soul eventually, like 35 minutes or whatever. And once one team collects the dragon soul, that's when Elder Dragon spawns, but I'll get into that later. So Inferno Dragon is the same. Ocean Dragon is only missing health every second, but you don't have to. You probably will still be in combat and still, gain it, but you won't get missing mana. So yeah, at least this works in Mundo OP, whatever. You gain cooldown reduction for Cloud Drake, no more movement speed. No one really noticed the movement speed anyways. And for Mountainous, you gain a percentage increase of armor and MR. That's pretty cool. So defense, offense, utility. Nice. For this one, you get, essentially, for the Inferno Dragon Soul, you get an extremely small AoE damage. That it's adaptive, so more AD or AP you have, the better. Doesn't matter what attack you use, just any attack, and then it procs it. That's kind of cool. For Ocean, it says dealing any damage triggers strong health and resource regeneration for 3 seconds. Zed, all the ninjas get more energy. Riven doesn't benefit from that, I guess. So yeah, damage to minions provide less regeneration. So if you're fighting people, you're gonna be insanely OP. Super strong health regen. And your team fight presence is stronger. But of course, you gotta get those 4 dragons. You have to get those 4 dragons. That's gonna be very hard. So this is like endgame fantasy stuff. OP stuff. Hitting enemies with abilities or attack lowers the cooldowns of your base abilities, so Shojin in a nutshell. And then for this one, if you don't take damage for 5 seconds, you gain a shield until it is destroyed, and it scales the attack damage, ability, and bonus health. So essentially, KO with, fun. Anyways, with that being said, Elder Dragon does not scale with elemental buffs anymore. What it does now is essentially it's just a straight up combat buff. It's the same thing, but obviously your first Elder Dragon is going to be better. Maybe the second Elder Dragon is still there, but obviously it doesn't scale with elemental Drake, so they're buffing it. And also, when you are a low amount of hit point, I think 10%, execute, whatever it's called. If you get hit by someone and you're below 10% or 20, I don't know what it is, you just get executed. So have fun getting Pike ulted for no reason. But of course, this is all endgame fantasies, and these are nothing to do with early game, which is very important, of course. If you want to get to your endgame fantasy, you have to do your early game pretty well. And now they're adding these things called. This kind of reminds me of what's that? Heroes of the Storm. I don't know why. I don't know how this is gonna play. Okay, no, this is what's gonna happen. I already looked at it. I'm Lee Sin, hee hee. Look at me, I'm hee hee Lee Sin, hee hee. The mini wave is up here, hee hee. Oh wait, no, you can still do that. Never mind, you can sneak through here. There's gonna be some creative ways that the support or whoever it is gonna be. I don't know what's gonna happen. It kind of pisses me off, but it's gonna be very interesting. Also, top lane and bot lane are now symmetrical. I don't know how to say it. One bush used to be full. There used to be 2 bushes here, and I think there's 3 bushes up here in the top lane. I don't remember. Maybe it is. Maybe they patched it. I remember there's something like that. They're also adding these bushes right here. Whatever. And now finally, jungling diversity. What they're doing is they're adding timers to every camp, and they're also adding Gromp XP to be similar to Krugs, but Gromp is really easy to kill. So, well, I mean, they're probably buffing the Gromp. I don't know, but essentially you can do 3 camps blue side and be level 3. I guess that's good. With that being said, top lane influence. I don't know why they say top lane influence, but essentially, I already read this all, and they're essentially saying bot lane is getting less XP when they're paired with allies, so you can't soak XP. One strategy a jungler can do is just gank, leech XP off him, and get higher levels. A lot of junglers used to do that in the crab meta. You would just go 2-3 camps, I don't remember, go mid, do nothing, get the next settle, and you're level 3. So solo lanes are getting more XP by themselves. Bot lane gets nerfed. Have fun. But top lane, mid lane, they're getting buffed. So yeah. I don't know why it says top lane influence. Just say top mid lane influence. Support items are essentially the same. You just buy your item and you don't invest any gold into it. It automatically upgrades itself. So you don't have to get Targon's Embrace. Instead, you can just go Relic Shield and it automatically upgrades for you. But of course, when you get the max amount of, or you get your last tier, you stop generating gold. And they also say something like a poaching rule. So essentially, they're moving Garen, Relic Shield, Yuumi bot lane. Garen has to go Dorn Shield now, I think, because it says right here, when the wearer is getting a lot of gold or something like that, or it says somewhere around here. I don't remember where it says, but essentially what they're doing is if you're getting gold by CSing and you have a quest item, it'll give you less gold, kind of like Monster Hunter with the jungle item. If you have the most gold in the game, but you have a Hunter's Machete and you start CSing minions, you'll just get 4 gold per minion. So that's what they're doing somewhere around here. I don't remember what it was. And essentially there's now 4 starting items. They're removing the coin. What they're adding is a high AD, low hit point Spelthies item, or a high AP, low hit point plus Spelthies passive. And then there's low AD and low AP, but high hit point Targon's passive. So like, maybe Rakan will go low AP, high hit point, because he's kind of like a tank. And you can also like last hit. You can last hit on range now. So Thresh doesn't have to fucking last hit. He can do the execute with the Targon's passive. It says somewhere around here, I don't remember. High AP. Yeah, man. So, like, dude, anyone could be a support. If there's going to be new supports popping in. Obviously, Leon is going to go like this. I don't know if that's just going to AD or AP. I forgot what he scales with. I think he's kind of like both. Yeah, he likes to auto people, so I don't know. But yeah, this will be really interesting for sure. Quick poaching. Yeah, this is where it was. Next thing is they're adding a lethality item. Edge of Night now works like Banshee Veil. Thank God. I hated using that active, but it was also kind of OP with Ingenious Hunter. Not really. I never use that combo. Whatever. They're adding Sanguine's Blade is a new lethality item that enables slip pushing. Its unique passive grants a huge attack speed buff when no allies are nearby. I don't know if this is the same item from Dominion, but that gave lifesteal and it had like a stacking effect or something. I don't remember. Let's see. It was like, yeah, this your base attacks and 1% lifesteal for 8 seconds. So yeah, I don't know if it's the same, but it's probably gonna be weird because you're having lethality, and I don't think it's gonna have lifesteal. But I don't know who it's a buff on. I guess Zed will be like it. Zed will definitely like it. Um, or like I don't know, Jax. You know, like I don't know, Teemo, cool, whatever. They're also exploring a few potential other lethality items that you may see on PvE, so that's going to be very interesting. And they're also removing Shojin. Thank God that item was stupid. It made champions very stupid. It was not... You just had an extreme power spike when you got it. Just 1v9 Chaos Jax mode. Like, Jax with Shojin... Like, no one wants to deal with Triforce Shojin Jax. You are literally God, so... Get this item out of League. There is no counterplay for what it offers, and it's just really annoying. Okay, are we almost done? Okay, we're almost done. I didn't read this. Yeah, whatever. Conqueror has been too effective at allowing sustained damage fighters to deal with tanks who have lost their place in solo lanes as a result. That's true. You do 3 damage to tanks? Haha, no more armor. Fuck you. Your Malphite. You notice that Malphite, Sign, all these tanks, they're not as tanky as they were in season 6 or 7. I don't know what. I don't know. Everything just way too much damage. So they're toning down the anti-tank danger room by removing the true damage conversion and putting more power into stacking that with force, which means you can go armor. Yay, that's good. Who else is a Conqueror user? Kindred. I guess she'll get more AD. That's good. True damage. Yeah. Screw damage. Screw true damage. Clithomancy has been a common. Essentially, what they're doing is no more gold for you and just getting more early game elixir, drop CA items, shitty potions, etc. I guess it's healthy because Klepto is kind of abusive on some champions, and Naguri probably did a lot of influencing, maybe. I don't know. Aftershock, and they're finally nerfing Aftershock, so I think they're buffing the MR, bonus health, and armor to tank your champ, like bonus, all that stuff. That's what you're getting. So you're getting more like tanky stats, which is going to be good for tanks because they need that. But they're lowering the flat resistances. So I guess you're getting 20 armor, 20 MR when you proc a Lissandra W. We'll see. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Obviously, if you want to see what they had for the new Rift, you can go watch the video. But this is one of it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.